Previously on Almost One Man Filmmaking, I said that in this process, when we are going to make a new film, we're actually going to record a little concept trailer. So, I've done that, and we're going to make more of it. So this is a part one of a two-parter in how to make your interesting concept trailer. So you see, we're starting here by, you see in the background we actually have a forest here, which is going to be scaled up properly to this forced perspective model here. So now you see, I'm actually going to rip away the old little, things around the house, and also we're going to put in some styrofoam here to make a little bit of a landscaping thing going on. And now we have the little tent here, and we have the little snowmobile, which is a little bit too big, so we're going to move it away so it looks better in scale. And now we're going to put the tent here onto it. And also we are going to place it like that, because there is going to be a Swedish native northerner which is going to... they're kind of a cultural thing. They have some tents and stuff. They're called kåta in Sweden. Whatever. So now we're gonna put some landscaping stuff here. There's an old little landscape thing I did, and we're gonna put there in the background. So we have to fix these things in a rather way that you can see that you can cover up your mistakes. It's like, you see, I'm gonna put in some more grass here, which is also more painted towels. You see. They actually are a little bit trained. Now, this I made last year for the minimal houses video I did. So this is branches here, which I'm gonna cut into miniature firewood for this. This is a 1/24 scale, so they are not incredibly super tiny. So here you see I have done this a lot with now. So now we're gonna make a little pile of firewood here, so he has something to keep himself warm with in the winter, and also to cover up, so a little bit of a gap there between the background part and this. And now we're gonna put some little bit of bushes here. This is actually some what do you call it, moss, and also some scaled model trees things here. And you see we also have the giant foot, which is going to crush the tent there, because you will see the whole thing in the end there. Now I have put this outside to get a little bit of better, but the sunlight is very weird. You see, now it's very good and very light, and you see everything, and you move the camera a bit, and suddenly everything is very dark. It's very irritating. So I'm trying to fix this. You see here it's very, very light, very, very light, and suddenly dark. So there are possibly things to do. So you see I put up a light there, and also I'm moving this table and put the mini model over there also. Fix that, you see. Now, you see, the light was a little bit better, but then the background wasn't really optimized, but whatever. So we need to try here, and actually, you see, it got stuck. So, anyway, now I took a little break from that, and trying to make the moose head roar in the sky. Try to make it look more massive with the sky. It was a very, very difficult thing to do by yourself, because I did this in like 3 hours after my workday has ended. So now you see I moved the model inside and fixed a little bit of exposure on the camera so it's even lighter, so we can fix that later. But you see, now you actually see what is going on here. There we go. And now you see the foot is coming down there and crushing it. And now I actually glue a little tent down there. And now you see, so it permanently crushed will be down there. Yes, so now I actually have to do the little bit of native northern Swedish person. They are called Same people. Anyway, so they have traditional clothing, which I'm trying to, replicate a little bit fast here. They usually have blue clothes with some red things around their shoulder and a little bit of a hat. So you see, I took some red fabric I had lying around and just glued that onto it, like that. And they have some things around the shoulders, so I also glue that a little bit. This doesn't have a backside, because I'm just gonna show the front at the moment, and I don't wanna buy any of these costumes at this moment, because they are quite expensive, I believe, and I don't know anyone who actually owns one of these. So you see, I'm making some. Their colors will match a little bit. They will still make. Now I'm going to have to do a little bit of they have a little bit of a poof ball at their heads. So I make a little out of some scraps there, also and glue it on top of the head there. So now we have my very, very fast made costume here. So I put myself in the bathroom with the green screen, which I'm going to cut myself on. So I do the same lines 2 times, one with a little bit quiet and then a little bit louder, see what it will be like. And also, now we're going to try to sync up this whole thing. So we're going to leave you here with a little bit of a teaser trailer thing here in the end for you to look at. And then see you in the next episode when we're going to extend this. Bye! Ja, inte händer det så mycket här ute. Ja, förutom att det går runt en skitstor älg idag. Det är väl rätt mysigt med kaijus ändå.